Hey folks, thanks for clicking on the video. It's going to be a quick one today. We're just going to take out our old all-weather factory mats and replace them with the new Lasfit All Weather mats. They reached out to me and said, hey, you want to give our mats a try? And I said, heck yeah, let's send them out and I'll give them a try, because ironically, I have taken out the all-weather mats that I had in my truck already that came with it. And over the course of the last few years with owning the truck, I haven't been very happy with them because they folded up where they constantly getting hit as you put your feet in. The form isn't as good as they were, and I finally just got tired of looking at it. It didn't really fit the look, and took them out and put the regular factory carpet mats in. So it presented a good opportunity to install a new all-weather mat to protect my floor in the truck. So let's get started. They start with a 3D scanning, and it captures every detail of the car interior so that the fit and finish is the best that it can be all weather. So wind, rain, dirt, snow, mud, all of that, they'll be protecting your inside. Inside, on the underside of them, there will be the non-slips that hang out in there that grab the factory carpet to keep it from sliding around, and it has the lock in place features. But let's see how they compare to the factory GMC accessory. My first impression is that the Lasfit ones are obviously a lot smaller than the GMC accessory version. The GMC accessory ones are closer to the size of the WeatherTech ones. The thing that I like better with this mat than the factory is the factory one has a seam going right through the middle, and they're like these buttons that button across the middle. I've never thought it had a good finish. And what I wanted to do here is to show you what the factory mats look like as when I said they were fading. You see, they were closer to this color here, that dark saddle, and you can see how much they faded. They are, I mean, a little dirty where my footprint was, but you've got to understand I'm extremely anal and I wash my truck constantly. So it's not because they're dirty. And if you look here, this is why I took them out. You see how it's all wrinkly and not really a good fit? Especially if you look right here, it just fades away, and you keep hitting that as you get your feet in, especially if you have big clodhoppers like mine. And here, the wall goes up so high, it touches to the plastic there, which I get why they did that, but I'd rather have it lower, and these Lasfit look like they're gonna be lower. So let's put it in and see what we think. Okay, so we've got the new mat in, and it's a completely flush fit. And if you look, they are lower, but it's completely contoured because of that customization that they do. They fit underneath the brake and the gas pedal really well. The thing that I didn't like about the factory and also WeatherTech's is that they get big up in there. And if you don't pay attention, it can get hung on the gas pedal. And when you crank the car after washing the car, it redlines because the gas pedal's up. And or worst case scenario, you could actually go in motion. So I like that, how it goes underneath. And then if you look here, I like having that space there. I have interior LED lights. It looks a lot more flush fit down to here. It looks great. Okay, so now I'm over on the passenger side, and you can clearly see how much they faded compared to the color that they were. They were close, very close to that, and it's just faded dramatically. But like I said over there, if you look here, see how that's formed out and disformed? How it comes from hitting your foot on it constantly. And then over here, there's a huge gap that it sits away from. And again, like I pointed out over there, all the way up to there, I don't want that high wall. I get that if you're in snow, you may, or I don't know how much water you'd be bringing in to have that big of a high wall, but it's got to be a happy medium. And then the lines are just kind of squiggly all the way to there. So we've got the new one in, and that flap is completely gone. So I like that, where it's almost flush to the ground. I'm not going to have buckets of water in here, and if you spill something in here, it's all routed to go down these grooves and come out the edge. So it's not like it's going to pull up. Maybe that's the intention of the big wide walls, and it's a good fit all the way to there and to here. Now, if you look right there, it's sticking out a little bit, but granted, these just came out of the box and they happened to be folded down there, not by the factory, but I think in the transportation, it shifted some, and that's what caused that. So I'll be interested to see in the follow-up if that folds back down. I like how here it kind of comes over there and folds around that plastic there. But the most important thing that I hated on the other factory ones was this big lip that came up to like right there. I like it right there at the plastic curve. It's almost like it's part of the flow. So let's get to the back seat now. You have two choices. The carpeted version, and it's on the side it says carpeted version, or the full length, which will go all the way underneath that tool, which if you had the full size like this, the metal or plastic one, it would go underneath there because that metal or plastic one comes out to about right there. But the fit and finish, number one, my seam is gone. I love that. That just irritated me. I know that's an OCD thing, but it just did. And look right here, it's completely flush up against the plastic there. It goes perfectly around the tracks, back down, and seamless into there. So I'm really happy with the fit and finish of these mats. Okay, now that I've showed you what it looks like to have the one version that's shorter that's compensating for the carpet storage that's under here, we got to get to where if you have the wider storage unit under the seat and or no storage unit at all. So that's going to be a bigger mat. So as you can see, every single solitary, I'll call it groove or indention, is molded out into this mat. Even, and I'll zoom in and show you, even seatbelt retaining strap holders, the curve of the plastic inserts, back here, the curve around this, giving you a ledge up, and right here is where the jack is. There's a curve and a protrusion out to compensate for the jack sitting here all the way back in. Now keep in mind, you would expect that with those high dollar inserts, like with WeatherTech and some of those other ones. I use WeatherTech because I've always used those in all of my vehicles until I've got this truck, because they threw in the GMC mats. They are molded just like this, laser fit, but they just didn't seem as close a fit as these. And this is my opinion. I just think Lasfit has done a heck of a job making these for a more economical version. I mean, if you're spending all this money on a vehicle, you don't want to cheap out on the mats. And in this case, you're not doing that. In my opinion, is a very high line mat. All of it's routed. If you look at each channel, it's routed to evacuate the truck if you were to spill something, so that it's easy to clean up. Just wipe them off and you're done. Now, one thing to note on the full version versus the one that comes to the carpeted storage is there's a complete different tread pattern. Me, I'm not as much of a big fan of this tread pattern as I was the tread pattern on the other one. You see it's more of a luxury type of finish. It's more smooth. It's not as aggressive as the full length pattern. And it also has the tire track down through there. Now, granted, if you're a farmer or an off-road person or like the look of an off-road truck, got a lift kit, all that, that may be what you're looking for. But in mine, where I live at the beach, I'm not going to see that much snow. I'm not going to see that much weather. And I'm using my truck in an urban environment, not off-road. I like the smoother, more fit and finish of this than the tread pattern. But that's up to you, to each his own, right? And another thing to notice is on front ones of the new ones versus the other, it comes with a different front mat too, more to match that back mat with that tread pattern. It's hard to tell, but I mean, it's thick, it's aggressive, which is great for boots with snow on them or mud or what have you. But again, I'm in an urban environment at the beach, so I don't need all that aggression. I like the look of that. Also, if you look here, I think this is good for snow environment or the farm environment to get, so you can wash them out or as it runs over or what have you. It comes a lot further in. If you take notice on the shorter one, you can see that Ultimate logo. These are much more bulkier to say as well. And I'm sure that if you put them out in the sun, they'll fall like it says in the instructions. But this was kind of the thing that I didn't like about factory all-weather mat, is that they had that bulkiness to it. And when you get in, your foot hits that constantly. And that will stay like that for a long time unless it falls correctly. Now granted, I have not put these outside and I haven't used them for a long time. They just came out of the box, but you can see the tread pattern and they're more bulky. I think that they should offer maybe 2 versions. Just my 2 cents. I would highly suggest overall giving them a shot, save you some money. I provided you 2 good options for your vehicle, and I appreciate you clicking on the video. It showed you that it's worth subscribing to. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate your support. Have a wonderful day.